So my name is Jessika Kay. I'm from Cardiff and I'm a singer. So I started off, I've been singing since I was a kid really, but when I was in secondary school, I actually did opera and musical theatre. And then when I left school, I kind of just gave up on it and forgot that I could sing until I met some musicians and just randomly found the confidence to record myself one day at a studio. And then from there, it kind of just took off. I do what I do because it's just fun. Like, I enjoy the creative process, I enjoy writing, and I feel like as I learn, I just enjoy it more. I also enjoy vocals. Like, I'm really, really a bit of a nerd for harmonies and like musical theory and stuff like that. So it's just very enjoyable. So I am half Welsh and half Caribbean. My grandparents are from Antigua and Montserrat. I grew up in Ely and I went to school in the Vale of Glamorgan. My childhood was good. My parents were very loving. I had a little problem with like racism and stuff, obviously, because I went to school in the Vale of Glamorgan. There was not many like me, but I actually think that kind of gave me the confidence that I have now. So I'm a little bit thankful for it. So my goals and ambitions, musically, are just for people to know who I am, I guess, and to improve, and to work with others. But like in life, if I don't end up doing music as a career, I want to still be like teaching music or something like that. I quite like youth work, so I do a lot of like music youth work. So that's another one of my ambitions. Okay, so 3 words to define me. I'd say versatility, because I can sing any genre. A little bit chaotic and sexy. I forgot my third one, so. In 5 years, I would like to be working with bands only. I don't know if I want to be doing too much like backing track stuff. I would like to one day work with like a full orchestra. And yeah, I'd like to be touring and traveling and just singing and going on holiday as well. In terms of like for writing music, my inspiration comes just from stuff that happens in my life or sometimes stuff that happens to other people I'll write about. But like musically, I think I've always been inspired by like old school singers like Mariah Carey, Whitney Houston, the kind of people that I grew up listening to. So my creative process is different, I think, every single time. Sometimes I'll write a song and it'll just be a freestyle and it'll just come out in like 3 minutes. That's what happened with Lean In, with that song that I just sang. But sometimes I'll have to really sit down for a couple of days and like be very intentional about what I'm writing. And sometimes I even have other people come and help me with like the harmonies and stuff like that. My creative process is very chaotic. It's very random, to be honest. So art definitely helps me in other areas of my life because I don't actually express much emotion day to day, if you know me. So I think sometimes the people around me are a bit surprised with how emotional my lyrics are. And I think that's where I am able to channel my like personal stuff. I won't say it out loud, but if you listen to the lyrics, a lot of the time they will be like channeling my true feelings. So that's how it helps me. It helps me to just get it out in one way or another without being too blunt about it. So I'm always up for collaborating with other artists. At the moment, I'm doing a lot of collaborations with other R&B singers in Cardiff. Um, I don't know what I look for when I'm collaborating with people. Like, if I like your music, then I'm down to collaborate with you. You could be making any genre. You could be doing folk music or opera or anything. And if I can like try and sound good with you, then I'm gonna collaborate with you. So I've got a lot of things coming up. Like I said, I've been working with a lot of other R&B artists. In terms of performances, I've got a lot coming up for like festivals and stuff, and I'm going to be doing backing vocals for people, and I'm going to be working with like collectives a lot. But in terms of like releasing, hopefully by the time this comes out, I will have released my next track, which is an Afro house song. So I don't really know what to tell you to like what to wait for because everything I make is like a different genre. So by the time this comes out, I may have like been doing like 3 or 4 different genres and experimenting loads. So just look out for some experimental stuff from me. I believe people should take me serious or will take me serious once they just hear my voice. I feel like my voice just speaks for itself. If you hear me sing, you're going to take me serious as a vocalist and as a musician because I got it like that. It's just popping. I've actually brought like quite a few people to tears for my singing. I brought Blade to tears for my singing today. I'm pretty sure all of my family members, all of my uncles, and they're big man as well. Like they don't cry, but I've brought them to tears. And I've brought a lot of my teachers to tears as well. Well, I think I was born singing. Like my family are very musical. Obviously, I grew up listening to like the best singers, in my opinion, the best singers like Mariah Carey, Whitney Houston, and all them. So that was what I started off singing. And like my family used to literally just like push me in the middle of the living room and just be like, sing. So it's just been something that I've been forced to do, but also I do enjoy it. But like I've been performing and singing since the day I was born, honestly, since I was wearing nappies. So you can find me on Instagram, Jessika with a K underscore Kaay, Jessika Kay, and that's TikTok as well. And YouTube will be Jessika Kay too.